For some of you, your connection with the mother is somewhat that of a parent, more like your spiritual parents. For some of you, Mother Goddess is your spiritual parent, something like that here, guys, okay? Um, I'm also getting the energy of Sky Father for some of you here, guys, okay? So the energy that I'm picking on, it's more of your spiritual parents coming in for you here, guys, okay? So there's a need for you to understand your spiritual parent as well as you understand that of the physical. That's why they always say that you must always take care of your parents, because if you don't, this will definitely create more of stumbling blocks in your life. I'm getting the energy of 222 777 444. So you could be on life path 4, 7, or 2 for some of you. It doesn't have to be here, guys, okay? Or born on the 4th, the 7th, or the the 2nd of the month, okay? Yeah, something like that. So these are the energies that are somewhat coming in, okay? So always remember that there are energies that are governing you in spirit. These are the energies that literally make sure that you are here on earth on a mission of some sort. So they are the ones that are literally in control of that particular mission. So it's very important for you to understand or to know them, because if you do not, this can also bring in more of stumbling blocks as far as your life journey is concerned here, guys, okay? So understanding them is very important because they help you to maneuver as far as your life journey is concerned. And there are those that are more of your protectors, not your governors here. Your protectors, those that protect you in everything that you do. Okay, these are your protectors that work with you all the time, more like your guardian angels. Those are two different things here, guys. Okay, and they are those that you actually embody. Okay, the ones that you embody are the ones that depends on who you are as an individual. These are collectives. Say, for instance, if you are born as a Leo, it simply means that the sun is who you are. Okay, it describes you, and this is something that is more collective like that. All Leos are connected to the sun based on who am I, the appearance, not necessarily anything else. Okay, something like that. And this doesn't necessarily say much about an individual, because if it did, then it simply means that we will be in danger for sure. Okay, so there are things that determines you as an individual that are more sakat like that here, guys. Okay, that's exactly what I'm speaking of. So the energy that I'm picking on is more like, this is more like your governor, someone that governs you and your life journey itself here, guys. Okay, yeah, something like that. So say for instance, if you are born on the 4th of the month here, this will also based on other placements. Okay, it can be that your governor is the mother, nomkhubulwane, or nkosazana. Okay, something like that. But this will also have other aspects that are literally supporting that. Okay, something like that. For some of you, it can also be rahu, based on the month, okay, or the zodiac that you were born on here, guys. Okay, yeah, something like that. So these are the people that literally play more much importance in your life. Say your life journey as you grow spiritually. You will have to understand these things so that you are able to move forward with grace without feeling overwhelmed. Okay? Yeah, something like that. That's another thing that I'm also getting here. So we'll dive in here to the cards and see exactly what is coming in here, guys. Okay? Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Spirit, can you speak? As far as the energy that is here is concerned, for my collective energy, Spirit, speak, please, for the collective, please, and thank you. Need I say? We have in the moon. So this is Nomkubulani coming in for someone. So you could be born on the 4th, okay? Something like that. All right? That's what I'm getting. Or 13. The 13th of the month also connects you with Nomkubulani. Okay? 13, it also connects you the Divine Mother. All right? Or the 22nd connects you with the Divine Mother. So it's very important to understand this. Number 4 is connected to Nomkubulwane, the Great Mother. Okay, so this comes more like someone who governs your life. They had much of a say in your life more than anyone else. Okay, regardless here, guys. Okay, This is the director of your life mission here, something like that. That's another thing that I'm also getting here for someone here. So with the moon here, the moon is saying take notes of intuitive messages. So you are highly intuitive if the mother is your governor here, guys. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So this is that type of energy that is somewhat connecting with you for some of you at this time. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting. So let's get another card and see for someone. But yeah, the great mother, that's the energy that I'm getting here. Okay, so let's see. Another one saying an oracle. Okay, something about the serpent here. Okay, I'm also getting that energy of Ketu for some of you here. Okay, so it can be that you are Virgo, all right, but you are ruled by the moon here. This is your governor. This is someone who take the initiative as far as your life journey is concerned here, guys. Okay, something like that with the oracle. Okay, so the oracle is saying, wait for important information here. So it could be an oracle, okay, for some of you here, or you are Virgo energy. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Okay. Something connected to your grandmother. Something connected to your grandmother for some of you here. We're having the medicine mother saying, honor your inner knowing. Something connected to your feminine aspects, more like the grandmother from your maternal side. Okay. Yeah, something like that. So you have to understand uh it's not easy, guys. Okay, this is something that happens daily, where you get to understand and learn more about the self here, guys. It's not something that you have to rush on. When your own spirit guides feels that it is time for you to know some aspects about your life, you will know. Okay, something like that. And this, it simply means that you are moving somewhere where that type of knowledge is somewhat needed at that particular time. Okay, yeah, something like that here, guys. Okay, something like that. So it's very important to pay heed. So you are being guided at this time. So it's very important for you to listen to your intuition at this time. So as a person who's ruled by these kind of energies, you are not this type of person who have to listen more to what others are saying, etc. here, guys. Okay, unlike the sun's energy, the sun's energy, it is that type of energy that is out there. Okay, yeah, it connects more with the outside world. So you are not that. You are this person who's more in tune with your intuition here, your inner self. So your inner self is your literal strength. So knowing your strength is very important in life. Okay, yeah, regardless of your sun sign, always remember that your sun sign doesn't necessarily say much about you here, guys. Okay, so you are this person who know much about things that are more sacred, that are more secretive even. Okay, these are the secrets, and more like esoteric knowledge that you might carry without you even being aware of. The only thing, you just have to listen and trust. Okay, you just have to listen and trust, because this is something that for some of you, you have inherited for sure. Okay, you have inherited. So it simply means that there is this type of energy that you embody. Either you are named after someone, it is more of a feminine energy, like your grandmother or your great grandmother, something like that here, guys. It gives those vibes here. Okay, this person was more of a white witch. So we're having a witch at the top here. Okay, so a witch here is saying, be the light. So you are the light. The moon is the light. Okay, so you are the light for some of you here, guys. Okay, that's exactly. And you are connected more with the feminine energy. Okay, so you can't run away from uh, rising your Kundalini energy if this is you, for some of you here. Okay, so you could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you could be Virgo, it doesn't have to be. What this, I'm also getting the energy of Libra. Okay, yeah, something like that, something like that. So the minute you understand these things, is very easy for you to maneuver. Okay, so a lot of cards going on. Okay, yeah, something like that. So it's not that time for you to um, blame the journey itself. You just have to learn to understand the journey, so that you are able to move forward. Okay, with an understanding like that here, guys. Okay. something like that. So let's step into the moon's card. Okay, so this is something perhaps that is being revealed to you. So the moon's energy is saying use your intuition, practice discernment, see through illusions and blockages. Okay, these are the very same things that are literally, I'm only reading the just that because I think the video will be long, guys. Okay, so yeah, it says see through illusions here. This will also clear what blockages that are there in your life. Okay, something like that. It can be that nothing is literally blocking you. You just have to understand um, yourself to the core. Okay, something like that. So the witch is saying be the light, take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences here, guys. Okay, that's what the witch's message is saying to you here, guys. Okay, so we'll tap into the oracle quickly here and see what is it that the oracle has to say for you, my collective here, guys. Okay, so you are meant to be the light, and therefore um this particular light, it is that type of light that you have to share with the world. And before that, it simply means that you have to understand what type of light do you carry. Okay, as individuals we do have that light that we carry, but it's different. Okay, it's different. So the minute you understand the type of light you carry, the better it gets. Let me get the message. Okay, 11:44 on the clock. So the oracle is saying, wait for important messages or wait for important information. Okay. So the message is saying, be open and receptive to information. Gather facts so that you can make a decision that is in line with your integrity. Okay. Yeah. So the medicine mother, that's the grandmother here at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, the message is saying honor your inner knowing, everything to do with your inner self here, guys. Okay, take action, do what you know you need to do. Okay, do what you know you need to do. So, those are the messages that are coming in as far as the energy that is here is concerned. Okay, so you are highly intuition, you are highly intuitive. That's an obvious fact. Okay, when you are ruled by the moon, you are very emotional. Okay, you are very sensitive. Okay, you are this empath that really feels more. Okay, react less. Okay, you take time to take action, then you are ruled by the moon here, guys. Okay, something like that here, guys. All right, so for some of you that's who you are, and that's why the divine mother is here. What am I doing? That's why the divine mother is here for you here, guys. Okay, perhaps she's helping you to understand yourself to the core at this time here, guys. Okay, so you are connected more to water. So the element of water, it's your source of, that's what brings life to you. Okay, something like that here, guys. Okay, yeah. So like already I have emphasized, you don't necessarily have to be a water sign to be ruled by a water deity. Okay, yeah, something like that. So let's see. Spirit, can you speak? As far as the energy that is here is concerned, can you speak as far as the energy that is here is concerned? Spirit, speak more for my collective, please, and thank you. What's with the cards? Okay, so we're having the King of Pentacles here. Okay, I'm also picking the grandfather from your paternal side for some of you here. Okay, these cards. All right, so I'm getting the energy of the grandfather, guys. Okay, that's the grandfather that I'm picking on from your paternal. Okay, something like that. So that could be someone who's also helping you at this time to understand things. Okay, yeah, something like that. So let's see more. Spirit speak for the collective, please, and thank you. Yeah, the Empress, need I say, the goddess. So you are the embodiment of the goddess here for some of you. That's it. That's it here, guys. Okay, and you know what I'm getting here? The trick, it can be that you are a masculine here. You could be a masculine, that's why, okay? Because we're having the King of Pentacles that literally appeared first here, guys, okay? Something like that. And this also can bring in more, that type of energy, not understanding yourself to the core like that because of the energies that rules you in that sense, okay? Yeah, but somewhat the truth is somewhat being revealed to you here, guys, okay? Yeah, you will see the light here. So you could be a healer, it doesn't have to be here, guys, okay? Yeah, something like that. Or you come from for some of you, I'm also getting that energy where you come from a royal family, something like that, where these masculines are more in that energy, where they want you to be who they expect you to be, where you are this somebody else. Okay, something like that. Okay, something like that. That's another thing that I'm also getting here, guys. Okay, that's another thing that I'm also getting. Can be that they want your life to be something else, whereas your life is another thing. Okay, something of that sort here, and this makes it more difficult for you to maneuver. Okay, because of the expectations. I'm also getting the expectations as far as your family line is concerned here. It's like already when they have plans for you, as in like this is who you meant to be, or we want you to be this type of person. And now this Empress is coming in between saying no, this person says me. Okay, something like that, something like that. So let me see more. Let me see more and see. Yeah. So your life was somewhat more hidden like that. Did you see that card? Yeah. It's like you must never allow people to turn you to be something that you are not here, mainly because you want to please them in that sense here. Have that sense of inner strength. Okay. After all, it's your life, isn't it? So we're having the Ten of Swords here. This is something that can literally pin you down in that sense here, okay? Or this is them simply pinning you down. Maybe they know, okay? Something like that, but they don't want it for you. They don't want you to be that way. At the heart, we're having the Empress and we're also having the Queen of Pentacles here. So you are ruled more by feminines from within. Okay, what matters is what happens in your inside world, not the outside. The outside, it is that rules by the sun. So the sun, when we look at you and we see this feminine energy because of your appearance, automatically we name you so and so because of your appearance without an understanding of your inner structure, your inner world. Who are you from within? So for some of you, that's exactly what you are finding out at the time, as in like the you, okay, from within. And for what it's worth, this is something that can literally happen later in time as you grow. Okay, so this is something that you don't necessarily have to rush for, because there are phases, there are stages that you literally have to experience to pass for you to get there, something like that. But for some of you, this is where you're hitting at here. We're having the Six of Swords. This is more like a transition. This is where you are transitioning at. Okay, you are now understanding yourself, as in like who you are as an individual. Okay, something like that. So you do have a lot of ancestors that comes with you here. This simply means that you also have more of gifts. Okay, you are this person that is more gifted like that because of the energies that also comes with you. Because we're having the Empress, we're having the Queen of Pentacles, we're also having the King of Pentacles, and that of the King of. So you could be an Amakosi child. Okay, something like that. And maybe the issue is that because they want you to be something, they want you to be like that. Okay, and this keeps your journey pending. It keeps your journey pending. You can't do the work that needs to be done by you energetically, spiritually. Okay, something like that, because they want you to be something when you are supposed to be something else. Yeah, I'm a course. Did I say? Okay. So everybody is born differently. So this creates more of a spiritual war that could be happening, maybe within or without. Okay, guys, this can depend on your part here, guys. Okay, but that's what I'm getting for you here, guys. You are ruled by the feminine energy. So either way, you might be a masculine, you might be a feminine. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But I'm getting more of you being a masculine. Okay, something like that. The energy could be vice versa. You can switch the roles, guys. So let's see. What type of energy is connecting with my collective as far as the energy that is here is concerned? Spirit, can you speak for the collective, please? And thank you. Can you speak for my collective, please? And thank you. The Spirit, speak, please. Who's connecting with my collective at this time? Let's see who's connecting with you. Odin, need I say for you that you are this psychic? We're having the psychic inside saying your third eye is open. See through for what it is. Okay? See through for what it is. Follow your intuition. Everything to do with your intuition, everything to do with your third eye. Okay? Yeah, something like that. Something like that for you. Did I say we're having Rada? So, Rada, it's a feminine aspect. Okay, so it's getting even more deeper. That's it. So that's why we're having masculines and feminines here. Okay, we're having masculines and feminines coming in. So Radha represent soul flame type of energies here. Okay, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. Something about the yin and the yang. So you could be someone who's both. Okay, something like that. Of which is that's who you are literally destined to be, because there are two energies within you that literally needs you to balance. I don't know, guys. Okay, yeah, but if this message is for you, I think you understand what I'm trying to tell you right now. Okay, guys, something like that here, guys, right? And that's exactly what creates more of a ruckus as far as your life is concerned, and your maybe your family or your lineage or something like that here, guys. Okay, Radha is that feminine aspect that comes with Krishna. Okay, yes. Okay, so it means there's a lot. So you are this soul flame, more of either you might be assigned with a person in this life that is here to help you on your life journey. So your life journey is not something that you can literally embark on by yourself. So there is a counterpart that is meant for you in this lifetime, that is more of a soul contract that already have signed in spirit by before you were literally even born here. Remember, there are covenants that are literally created in spirit before birth. Okay, so for some of you, I'm also getting something more of a blood bond, more like a covenant. Okay, so this particular individual, you are supposed to embark in a spiritual journey, more of a spiritual contract, more of a spiritual bond that you are having with this particular individual. Okay, so something like that. And your journey is not solo, not that of the sun, but that of the moon. It's more secretive like that, something like that. And more like when you are together, then things will happen. Okay, something like that. That's why maybe you feel not that much whole. Okay, not everybody is born to be in a twin flame connection like that here, guys, but that's what I'm getting here. That's why the energy of Libra, I got the energy of Libra as well. So now I understand why. Okay, so let's get the message of Radha here. and see what is it that Radha has to say for my collective here, guys. Okay. Okay, let me do this. So Radha is saying, rediscover a part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing here, guys. Okay. So loving union, connections, and relationships harmony are key at this time. It's important to remember, though, that relationships won't make you whole, only your own love can do that. You now have opportunities to find lost parts of yourself, maybe sensual aspects or the capacity to cherish yourself. The relationships around you will then begin to affect the love you have for yourself. Increased romance, love, and opportunities to express divine harmony through love are all becoming apparent in your life. You deserve divine love, and Radha, with her Shakti presence, is here to awaken this loving connection within you now. Okay. Like I said, for some of you, it can be a twin flame, a soul contract that is binding you with another individual. For some of you, it's not an individual, it's your inner self here. You have to connect with that other half of you within yourself here. If you are a masculine, you have to awaken the feminine within you, okay? Something like that. That's another thing. Or this speaks more of you balancing the Shakti in you, okay? Balancing the yin and the yang within you, okay? Something like that. As in, um, I don't want to go that much into details like that, but for some of you, you know exactly what I mean, okay? Something like that. It is that type of energy when you are, say, for instance, you are in this position where you don't necessarily understand your gender in that sense, say, okay? So more of it can be that of a duality, not that you have to be this or you have to be that. It's a dual nature that you embody. That's who you are. And if that's who you are, this is something that you can't necessarily run away from. This is something that you have to embrace, because the minute you don't necessarily embrace that part of you, this will suppress who you are, and you won't necessarily show the real self, who you are as an individual. This brings what? Conflict, inner conflict. So you are forever not fulfilled. You are forever not happy with yourself, rather than embracing the you. As in, like, that's how you were created, okay? Things like that. I don't know what this is, or who this message is for, but exactly that's what I'm picking on. So let's get your overall energy here, guys, okay? And I feel like this can also affect your outside relationships. You won't necessarily know what you want, what you prefer, okay? Something until you find that inner balance, okay? Only then you can perhaps make a decision as to what, okay? Because another thing that literally make people in that sense, it can be because of they have a strong Shakti energy and they are masculine and they don't necessarily want to do the work spiritually. The Shakti will come out. You get what I'm saying? Will come out and show in like that publicly, where this is something that you literally needed to balance within. Okay. Yeah, something like that for you. Something like that, my collective. So let's get the overall energy. The overall energy here is energetic movement here. Okay, so once you do that, this will definitely bring more of energetic movement to you, your life, or something like that. Okay, so always remember there are we're having sustenance here. Number 7. So you could be on life path 7 here, guys. Okay, more of a seeker. Inner knowing. We're having inner knowing. Trust yourself, not what others are saying or what others are telling you who you are or something like that. That's just that. I feel like for someone, this is more like you have to trust yourself at this time. Okay? Yeah. And this will bring wholeness. That's your overall energy here, guys. Something about the heart chakra here, guys. Okay? Follow your heart. Yeah. Something like that. Okay? So wholeness. That's it. This will definitely bring wholeness here, guys, okay? At the bottom, we're having achievement for you here, guys, okay? Yeah, something like that, something like that. It's more like this is a conversation between you and yourself here, guys. And this is something that you have to deal with it to the core. And this calls for you to visit what? You, not other places, okay? So that's your overall energy here, guys. I really hope it does resonate with some of you. Do subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up for me if it does, okay? As someone who's watching me for the first time, subscribe. I'll appreciate as I come back. Gang, gang. Until then, you take care. Bye.